Good day, Philippines. This is Mike Padua once again, and we are back to our coverage on Tropical Storm AURING for this Friday, February 19, 2021. And this is brought to you by Typhoon 2000. Let's get to the update. Here's the latest fast animation. As you can see, the system is starting to move west slowly, closer to the eastern coastline of Davao region. And it looks like the surge of the northeast monsoon continues to push the strong northeast monsoon across the Philippine Islands, and is somewhat affecting the development of tropical storm AURING. But somewhat it manages to intensify. Right now it's packing winds of 85 or 95 kilometers per hour. Probably it's becoming a severe tropical storm as it drifts westward at 7 kph towards the coastal areas of eastern Mindanao. Now let's take a look at our zoom-in satellite animation from windy.com. You can clearly see here the circulating rain bands of tropical storm AURING, but is somewhat disorganized, particularly along this part and the northern portion, because of the entrainment of cool dry air. So this is the cool dry air. Let me move this. So you can clearly see here the cool dry air moving down towards the circulation of this tropical storm. So it might help weaken, let's hope so, but due to the offset of strong outflow and the warm sea surface temperature beneath the system, it manages to maintain its or intensify its strength over this area. But it looks like the organization for the past few hours is not fully organized, particularly on this part of the circulation. So we are going to look at it in the coming days. We shall see if it manages to still intensify based on what we are seeing right now. Okay, and if we look at our last track this morning, that track remains the same, although we're going to release the next update at around 6 or 7 p.m. So it will pass over northeastern Mindanao, or in the vicinity of Surigao provinces, and that will be Sunday afternoon. Okay, so it's been delayed based on the track right now of this weather system. So it will make landfall over northeastern Mindanao on Sunday afternoon, no longer Sunday early morning, because of the slow movement of this system. And on Sunday evening, it will traverse Visayas via Bohol, southern Cebu, and central Negros. And at around 2 a.m. on Monday, February 22, it will be in the vicinity of southern Guimaras. So expect winds here of 65 to 85 kph. Okay, just a minimal tropical storm, but the rainfall will be from 20 to as high as 300 millimeters based on the movement of this system and the rainfall that is expected to fall over Visayas. And in the afternoon of Monday, it will be passing over the area of Amanpulu and Pamalican Island. And Tuesday early morning, it will be in the vicinity of Calamian Cubab Islands. And early morning Wednesday, it will be well over the West Philippine Sea. So it will exit par on Wednesday. So that's the latest track based on the slow movement of this system. Meanwhile, here's the Asian Agency's tracks of the storm, and they are somewhat close to each other, but there are some agencies that passes to the north of the Visayas, particularly northern Cebu and northern part of Panay. That's Pag-asa and Japan Meteorological Agency, while the rest is over central Cebu, northern Negros, and central Panay. We at Typhoon 2000, it's over here, over southern Cebu and central Negros, but it will still change since that's around 3 to 4 up to 5 days ahead or forecast. That's 3 to 4 to up to 5 days to go. And if we look at our global models, so it shows here that the American models has shifted back to the Visayas. So it's likely that the system will traverse the Visayan Islands within the next 3 days. Okay. And if we look at our multimodal diagnostic comparison, this is from the latest one from RAMBB of NOAA. You can clearly see here that the intensity of the system remains between 85 to 110 kilometers per hour. And once it crosses the Visayan Islands, it will start to weaken into just a minimal tropical storm. Then on February 23 or 24, it will weaken into a tropical depression or eventually into a low pressure area. So that's the latest on this system. The wind shear is expected. Okay, the wind shear is expected to increase for the next 24 hours before it rapidly goes down. That's why the system will still survive. So watch out for that. And if we look at our oceanic heat content, it's still over warm sea surface temperature. So expect the system to reach as high as 100 or 110 kilometers per hour. We are not going to rule out that the system will not reach typhoon intensity. So there's a possibility that it could reach minimal typhoon if it continues to develop. So here's the forecast for the rainfall beginning today, Friday, until Sunday. Intense rainfall will be expected across eastern and northern Mindanao, as well as Bohol and Cebu, and also the areas of Panay and Negros. It also includes the areas of eastern Visayas, while Bicol region will just be expecting light to moderate rainfall until Sunday. But if we move forward until Tuesday, the intense rainfall will expand towards Mindoro and also across various parts of the Bicol region and eastern Luzon, and also parts of central and the eastern sections of northern Luzon. So this is due to the enhanced northeast monsoon and the easterly surface wind flow within the circulation of this tropical storm. So we will be expecting more rainfall beginning this week and through the early days of next week. Okay, so that's the latest right now. Still the same since last night. And if we look at our graph set, nothing changes so far for the past 24 hours. We still have here a high pressure area intensifying the northeast monsoon farther towards the Philippine Islands, and it's being enhanced by this tropical storm AURING. So we are going to experience severe weather for the next 3 days across northern and eastern Mindanao, as well as the Visayas beginning Sunday through Monday. Okay, so far that's the latest from GovSat. And before we leave you is the latest from our Naga White weather station. This is a weather station based in Magsaysay along the Naga White Volunteer Fire Station. And the winds right now is averaging at 18 kilometers per hour with a high of 61 kph around 8 a.m. this morning. And it's really the northeast monsoon which is dominating the eastern sections of our country now here in Naga. You can see here the strong winds right now. And what the temperature is somewhat cooler, high of only up to 28 degrees. Right now it's at 26 degrees centigrade. So this is from the Davis Vantage View weather station, and it clearly shows the cool data of this weather station. So for the past 24 hours, it rained 2.8 millimeters, very light, and the wind rose. Let me see. The wind rose of this weather station. It's predominantly northeasterly wind flow or northeast monsoon. The winds is coming from the northeast. So we have a 9% rainfall probability since the system is still far, but we expect that to increase as we move into the weekend. So the atmospheric pressure right now is around 1014 millibars, but this morning it shoot up to 1017 HPA or millibars. So it's really quite a high pressure area in our area in the Bicol region. So it will avoid the tropical storm to move over this location. Okay, so that's the latest from our update on tropical storm AURING, and we will be returning again tomorrow to give you an update on this tropical storm. From Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always. Be #weatherwiser, #TyphoonWiser, and thank you so much for watching our channel.